When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport, and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Well, hello and welcome. Thanks for getting your pot on. Thank you for telling a friend. That's how we spread the word about the pirate ship. Look who is in the house.
Woo, baby. What's going on? It's Derby Day. I'm racing like a secretary here.
All right.
What's going on? What's it been, 3 weeks?
Yeah, I think it has, actually. Yeah. And today, I'm very excited because... like father, like son. I don't know. David Phelps is here as well to join us today. I think that's a lot of fun. It's very nice to see you.
Bill, it's great to see you as always.
You brought me a Manhattan.
I did.
Yes.
I did.
Yes. They're delicious Manhattans that you make. What was the difference with your Manhattan versus Doug's? No, I didn't mean it like...
Everything. It's a very
His
simple.
ancient Chinese secret passed down through the generations from the mount of the Himalayas that got passed through people like the torch flame of the Olympics to just right in front of you.
That's so funny.
We put up with him all the time, right? Okay, it's 2 shots of Southern Comfort.
Okay.
A shot of sweet vermouth. And I had 4 packs of Splenda.
Wow.
Put ice in there, then fill it up with water. And the cherries are in there, by the way.
Ooh.
Yeah, you got the.
I used to like to. We would fight over the cherry in my dad's Manhattan when I was a kid. It was like the prize that you were getting.
Well, there's 2 cherries
really
in the bottom of that.
It's like the classy kid. They were always fighting over the cherry.
Exactly. Was she really there?
I might be coming out of retirement.
Really?
Yes.
What's happening?
Oh, I met the owner of the Barrel of Dows.
Okay.
He goes, we got to get together. I need you. We got to do something together. So talking to one of the DJs. I'm going to go in and check it out. I think the shift they have open is Sunday nights, 9 to 2. Whether I want to go back to those hours, especially on a Sunday. But
yeah.
What about church, Doug?
What about church? You can go.
Well,
drop my name.
I think it's...
I know he's been praying for this.
9 to 2 would be 9 at night till 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a
Yeah.
Sunday.
Plenty of time for church.
Right. I don't know how many people are going out on a Sunday night, 9 to 2.
Touchdown Jesus. You know?
Yeah, right.
I don't know. That's great. I'm actually very happy that David is here.
Yeah, you got free booze.
Well, I need.
What's the second reason you're happy David's here?
I need fatherly advice.
Oh, boy.
You got it.
Fatherly advice for real. I fucked up.
How?
Well,
What are you talking?
I don't know. I'm not. I'm
It
not
doesn't
even.
sound good now.
No, it's not. It's not good. Not good at all. I've been kind of seeing someone on and off a little bit here and there for about a year. And there were times where I thought, well, this really isn't going anywhere until you kind of move on. And then it would start up again. So now I'm like, you know what? I really like this person, and I'm just going to see what happens.
Okay.
So we went to lunch yesterday, had a great time, like awesome. And it's hard. And and the reason I think it's great to talk to you kind of about this, David, is you would understand dating when you have kids.
Absolutely.
Right. It's different. It's just a different thing. And this person has children and they're very active, and I have my son around, and I don't know, man. It's just been like I'm in grad school. So I just wrapped up my semester Thursday night. Took my last final.
Okay.
So we haven't seen each other a whole bunch. And so we were trying to figure out, hey, when can we kind of get together? So that's when the lunch thing happened. And we had a great time. And I had been at a breakfast prior. So I had 2 mimosas there at this breakfast. And then I sat down and I had like 3 glasses of wine with her. Okay.
Is this all before 1 in the afternoon?
Yeah, it probably by 2 in the afternoon.
Okay.
We part ways and figure, hey, maybe we'll link up later. So I went to another bar, hung out, and then I went to another bar to see the Sabres game. And
This is Wednesday.
This is last night.
Oh, yesterday.
This is
Okay.
yesterday.
Okay.
This is all yesterday. So she's there. She came in and she sent me a text like, hey, so-and-so said you're here and I can't find you. And then we were together and then she's kind of flitting around. And then I just didn't really see her a whole lot. And she was kind of hanging with her friends and stuff. And I don't know. So I had not eaten since lunch. And all we had were like, because I had eaten a breakfast and she doesn't really eat. So we had like arancini balls and something else. And I turned into every person you never want to be. I walked up to her and go, hey, I'm leaving. I guess I was getting annoyed because I wanted to hang out with her and I wasn't really hanging out with her. But I can't even tell you because I don't really know.
Oh, crap.
And so I went to say, and she's like, oh, hey, oh. And then I went back to say something and she kind of gave me the cold shoulder, like, whoa, like she could tell I was agitated, right? So I leave and I sent way too many texts. Nothing mean, but just like over texted, right? And then I went and I bought a pack of cigarettes and I chain smoked and I went back to the bar and I don't even know why, thinking maybe she was there. I was going to try to apologize or talk to her. I wound up sitting out back just smoking. I leave. I'm like texting her on the way home. I see this morning the number of calls that I attempted.
How many?
It's
under over 10.
Over.
It's
embarrassing. Has
she contacted you? She texted you this morning?
She texted last night. She's like, we'll talk this morning. So, no, she hasn't.
She hasn't.
So I sent a text that I'll read it just for, just to see here. And
I'm sitting here naked with a bag of Cheetos, and all I can do is think about you and my orange cock. I know I'm not saying this right, but deep in my heart, that's what I mean. I love you.
Yeah, that's why you need fatherly advice.
right.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, I let things get away from me last night, and I sent messages I shouldn't have. That's on me, and I'm very sorry. No pressure to respond. And then for some reason,
You text again.
No,
I just want to make sure you had that last text I sent you.
No, I didn't. I didn't text again. I have not. I did call, and it went. I was waiting. I thought for sure I was going to be blocked. So for whatever reason, I called, and then there was no answer, and I didn't leave a message, and that was it. And I don't know if I have completely fucked this up. I don't know how the fuck do you fix something like that?
Ever listen to this show?
Yeah.
I think you apologized and told her everything
Well,
happened.
yeah.
She probably knows, but maybe not all of it. Sometimes shit happens like that.
I know, but this is one of these things where it was like you could kind of feel it at lunch, like it was really starting to vibe. Like, and she even said something about, I ran into somebody who said you went out with her or her sister had a crush on you or something like that. She goes, did you ever? And I said, no, I didn't. And she said, well, this person was asking me, am I seeing anybody? And I said, no, I'm hanging out with Bill Moran. And she's like, oh, my sister loved him. And then she's like, I am single, but it was almost like the clue to go, hey, if you want to push things a little along here, I don't know. I have no idea. But I feel like I fucking slammed the door with my tongue in it.
Well, you told her you're going to hang out later, right?
Yeah.
You're having mimosas. Did you text her and say, hey, I'm going to this bar if you're available?
When? Yesterday?
Yeah. Did you tell her where you were?
No,
gonna be?
we knew where we were going to be. We had it was sort of there. It was sort of a loose plan because she has kids that she's running around and jockeying here and there.
Could have followed up halfway the day. Hey, I'm at bar A, and just so you know, I'm going to bar B. And if you can make it, this is where I'll be.
Yeah, I didn't. That wasn't really the problem. The problem was my reaction to kind of her
telling her girlfriend that she's single, or are we single?
No, none of that. All that was fine. All that was
What's
great.
The reaction? When
the
she
reaction
showed up
was
at the bar?
No. When I was just seeing that she was over with her friends and stuff, and I hadn't talked to her in a while. And I'm just like, fuck it, I'm going to just leave. Right? That right there, that moment. That's the only bad moment. That was it right there. That was the bad moment because she could tell when I came over to her, she's like, oh, and she doesn't like confrontation. And I was agitated, and I'm also, she's
half in the bag.
Half in the bag, and I'm 6'1" and over 200 pounds. So you've got, you know what I mean? Like you just
got a lot going on.
I just don't think but I don't think you realize how you present yourself. I don't think, right? And so that can be intimidating. And I just,
well, you do know how to present yourself, but not at the time, condition you were in.
No, not in
because I would have gone up and said, hey, listen, I'm screwed up. This is not me all the time. I gotta go. I'm sorry.
No,
but can I call
you? No,
later?
I was leaving because I think I was annoyed. I was like, I'm just standing here, and she's over there talking to all these other people. Yeah. But it was her gym had a bar night or something, and it was there.
You weren't talking to anybody? You must have
a little bit here and there, but I was watching the Sabre game, and the game sort of ended, and then I'm just standing there, and I was like, oh, I don't know what's happening here, but there was nothing. I should never even have felt that. There was no reason to do that. And I fucked up. And then I send all these texts. And I'm sitting in the parking lot until like 12:15. I'm smoking. I mean, I go, what the fuck did I do? Who am I? Like everything. And I got to tell you, like this mental health program that I'm in, is like, right. Like I need mental health. Right. It does what it sounds like. It has been really, really, really challenging in the self-exploration. The work itself, there's a lot of it, a lot of reading, a lot of that stuff. None of it's like academically, it's emotionally. It has been a fucking 3 month just like ugh. Like you're just digging into your own life and seeing all the shit you fucked up from the separation and how you didn't handle it right with your kids, and you just see all of it, and it's like, oh my God. And then you start to see your patterns of avoidance and and what I did, right? It was always, I mean, honestly, it would be women and drink. And I don't want that anymore. I didn't want any of that. I just, I like this person. Let's be cool. And somehow, man, I go, what the fuck did you do? And I want to say it was because, obviously, I overdrank, and I also had nothing to eat from like 2 o'clock on.
Well, you know your shortcomings. You can look back over the years.
Why are we talking about what's in my pants?
Thank you.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like
they're both on it.
What would you like? Honestly, I don't even know what advice you could give somebody. I figure
I will send her flowers.
You're sorry. I just gotta
see. That's for that. I'm not gonna sell your flowers.
No.
Yeah,
Here's the thing. I don't know if we're there in terms of the relationship. This has been a very casual thing. There was a point where she said to me back months ago that she had no time for romance and blah, blah, blah. And the last thing she wanted was somebody else to disappoint. That's what she said. So I backed off. And then she popped
Things
up.
change as time goes on. And
yes.
And you see him enough, then you just enough to miss him. Then you're like, oh, I wish I had a little more time. And she probably wishes she had a little more time. And then.
Yeah, but so maybe flowers. I don't know. I don't even know where I would send them. We've never been to each other's place. We mostly meet up. We have dinner. We do that. That's the. But
send her a card to her work, right?
No, she's a salesperson. She doesn't even have an office.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't.
Well, you texted her 150 times.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
This is it.
I'm pretty sure you can find her address.
I'm sure I
Stalker.
could. But I'm like, yeah. Well, see, that's just it, Doug. You sound like a fucking lunatic, don't you? Like honestly, ever been in a position like this?
Me?
Really
hell no.
No,
I'm Captain Masturbate. What are you kidding me?
No, at any point. Well,
I mean, I send letters to a nursing home, but there's so many Debbies that you got to specify 5'2", silver hair.
It sounds to me like there is something going on between her feelings and your feelings. She doesn't want to disappoint you was a statement she made.
She said, I don't want to disappoint one more person. In other words, I'm stretched so thin. She has a very big job that covers a very big territory.
But there's something there.
Yeah. There is.
Okay.
And it's grown since then. That was the fall. Now it's grown. We had a great lunch, and then I fucked it up.
Yeah. Tell her to get used to it. I got another one coming in November. It's probably, 3 times a year. If you're going to be with this ride, baby.
Like, the thing is, like, that's so not, I don't think I've ever, I'd like to think, unless it was like an argument with my ex-wife maybe, but I don't think at any point in my life I ever
Well, that's the thing that
texted.
all of a sudden there's enough feelings in a relationship that you cross another barrier with jealousy and want and envy, and that just adds to it, whether you wanted to or not.
Yeah, and I feel like
And you probably weren't prepared for that, especially with 15 mimosas, 2 bottles of wine, a screwdriver, and a Jameson.
I didn't. Well, how did you know? Huh? How dare you?
He
judge
knows
me?
you.
How dare you judge me?
But then,
Did you do any
Look,
shots?
no, I did not.
And you're
I
drinking
did
at
not.
11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
I learned my lesson. Hey, Dave, you got some more of this? What's your secret recipe?
when you get the cherries in there, everything will come in focus.
Here's the thing: is like, I'm so ashamed.
Right.
I'm absolutely ashamed of myself, and I feel like I blew something that was great because I said things like, "I got the message." Right, that kind of thing, or hey, I hope you find what you're looking for.
Oh,
like
God.
these fucking hard.
How old are you?
Yes,
Jesus.
exactly, fucking exactly. I'm so. I can't even believe I'm admitting this because I sound like a complete lunatic, but I am so absolutely mortified, and just would like some way to try to rectify things and see if there's a path forward. Because that's really what I want. But I'm not sure. And I go, the only thing.
Have my dad call her.
No, the only thing I think I can do, honestly, is nothing.
Yeah.
Right? I sent that text.
Wait for the phone
Nothing.
call. Wait for the text.
Well, if there's, I don't think there will be one.
You don't?
And no.
There
And
will be.
I don't think so.
I
And
told you
it'll be
earlier,
like
though,
3 to 5 days. I'll may reach out, but I think I gotta wait.
I'm gonna say by Monday you'll hear something.
Nah, I
No?
don't. I don't.
Okay.
No, I highly doubt it. She
When-
is like very proper, and I think this was like way too much.
Yeah.
Way too much, and I'm fucking dying inside, dying.
When does this air?
Monday.
Monday. I still think that the best recourse is to say, please give this a listen. It says a lot.
Nah, I wouldn't
Yeah,
want to.
no.
I wouldn't do that. I'm asking fatherly advice. Like that's good advice.
Well,
I understand.
I'm saying I think that the person will sit back and take a listen, and it'll be a yes or no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I
made
just-
a mistake. I
Well,
can
I made a
understand what you're
mistake, but I
saying.
feel like it shows a side of me that isn't really me at all.
Well, this is what
And-
you're saying.
And then, right, but at the same time, you did it.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
well,
You did it. And
Everybody
so-
trips every once in a while.
I know, but you tripped
You
and went
tripped
through
and
a
broke your
plate,
nose.
yeah, plate glass window and broke my nose.
Yeah.
It's like so to me, there's no.
Well-
it's either like I don't ever want to deal with this kind of shit, right? I wouldn't want to deal with it,
Right.
so I feel like I fucked it up.
Well,
I feel like
finish
it's like
that
that.
drink and have the next one, and you'll be fine.
You'll be on your way to another.
Yeah, no, I think no more. Not that I will not. I think here's the great
You're not
thing.
gonna stop drinking.
No.
No.
What I'm saying, no. Wait, are you kidding me? Come on, buddy. I think you had a time in your life where you may have had similar feelings, but you didn't have the ability to text. You know what I mean?
Right.
You had, and you didn't have a phone in your
ability
car.
In my time, though, had to be face to face.
Yes, right.
It's a whole different ballgame.
Well, it is, and you probably would,
but-
but you can read language and body language and
Absolutely.
things. Yeah,
Absolutely.
And, yeah.
But it had to be right there, fairly quick.
Yeah.
As far as finding out the feelings. Hey, wait a minute. Let's talk about this, even though you're all screwed up.
Well, yeah, I
'Cause
guess.
it was tough to understand at that time because she may have been drinking, you were drinking.
No, we
You
were,
gotta-
but she wasn't doing anything
I understand
improper.
that.
There
I'm
was
just saying
nothing.
it's-
She was just hanging out with
sometimes
friends
it's-
and talking, and I obviously, and I don't even know, felt kind of slighted,
Yeah.
and I walked up, and she must have seen the way I looked because she kind of went, oh, and I said, I'm heading out. She's like, oh, okay, bye. Like, didn't know what to do, and then I went to go back and say something, and she like physically moved away from me.
It's already been done. That was stay away from me.
Yeah.
When that shoulder went out,
Yeah.
you screwed up.
I did. But I didn't realize, like, in that moment what was, but even that to me seemed like kind of nothing. So I left, right? That would be fine in and of itself. It's the after part that I'm fucking
You
dying
did go
with.
back there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you drove.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
See? Give him the father advice on drinking and driving. Could have taken an Uber.
You could have taken an Uber.
Yep.
You could have called Dougie. He would have
Yeah, I would have came out and got
you.
you.
Shit.
Yep.
What a fucking mess I made. Maybe not. I mean, clearly
You
no
don't know
mess.
yet.
I just think that it's probably done.
Overthinking things? Yeah.
Oh, maybe, but
Maybe
I
a
think
little
it's
bit.
probably done, and I
Yeah.
don't want it to be. That's all.
Maybe not. Give it time.
We'll see. All right, we'll take a brief moment. We have the. I think we have to do some Elvis karaoke.
Oh, my God, please.
Can we please? Can we
Hey,
please?
look at-
I know.
I got on the taking care of business
TCB.
right from Graceland, baby.
Wow. Elvis taking care of business. This is it. Well, we'll get to the former Elvis. Are you still? I can't say former. Do you still do it once in a while?
Every once in a while.
In
I
his
do
sleep.
it.
Are you kidding me?
All right, we'll get to that right after this. When it comes to home improvement, you've got choices. Let's say there's a hole in the bedroom wall, and somehow nobody in the house knows how it got there. You could fix it. I mean, there's always YouTube, right? But 3 hours later, it's going to look like a patch job. Not even a good patch job. And how about that leak under the kitchen sink? Yeah, you said you'd get to it, and that was what? 2.5, 3 months ago? If we're being honest, we all have that list. The one where deep down, you're not totally sure you've got the skills to pull it off. If it's my list, I'm calling Mac of all trades. Holes in the wall, handled. Leaky sinks, done. Full kitchen remodel? Yeah, they got that too. And hey, warmer weather's coming. How's that deck looking? Need it extended? Rebuilt? Outdoor patio? Don't be a deckhead. Call Mac of all trades. 585-202-9218. That's 585-202-9218. And you can see all they do online at macofalltrades.net. They'll handle it, so you don't have to.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see
So you had my dad go over to your girl's house.
what you do
Stand outside the window with flowers. Like, Bill,
when you don't
Bill's really sorry.
believe a word I say?
give him one more chance, baby. Give him one more chance. He wants Billified all over you.
We can't go on together
Get him a Billified
with
jumpsuit.
suspicious minds.
Suspicious mind.
And we can't build a life on suspicious minds. So if an old friend I know drop by to say hello, will you still see suspicion in my eyes? Here we go again.
He's fantastic.
Asking where I've been. When you
Heard it
can't
all my
see
life.
the tears I real that I cry.
Still let him keep going.
We can't go on together with suspicious minds. We can't build our love on suspicious minds. Don't let our love die or dry the tears from my eyes. Let's don't let a good thing die.
Actually,
Oh,
maybe this is
honey.
a great song.
Yeah.
You know I never lied.
Take him out with you tonight. He can be your interpreter.
Fuck.
Oh no. We're caught in a trap.
Yeah.
Maybe you should take her some of that Manhattan.
I can't walk on.
The thing is, like, I
get it.
I'm looking. I realize this about myself. I realize this. There are some people that there's always kind of a joke with this person because a couple years ago, like we're going back, let's say 2021, she and I took a picture together in a bar, and then people would say to me, hey, this person asks about you. This person asks about you. And sometimes she would send a message here and there. And then once she said, like, there's more bars than just in Fairport. And I just knew from meeting her that I would really like her. And at the time, I just wasn't, there were other people, there were other things. And I was like, I know I'm going to really like this woman. So, because other stuff would just be casual. Like, there was no feeling. But I just knew in my gut. So I did nothing. And then last year, I walk into the bar on a Friday afternoon, and she came up to me and said, I've been throwing myself at you for a long time, and you do nothing. And I mean, she's a smoke show. So I was like, okay. I go, well, then let's go out right now. And we did. And we had a great time. And then it was that kind of up-down thing, right? And now I'm like, I really like her. And I'm it's okay. I got a lot of shit going on too. You got your kids. I'll see you when I see you, and there's no big deal. And, maybe we can grow. And then foot in my ass. My own foot up my own ass.
It's told you need a referee for the yellow card and the red card. You should have been texting me.
Fuck.
Text a friend.
Ooh,
they should have.
I'm sorry. People get.
They should have a breathalyzer on cell phones.
Yeah. No, they should have a phone that just goes stop.
Right.
Just stop. Like your phone should get like
AI
slap
should
you.
be like, Bill, just go home.
Just go home.
Go home. Go to
home.
bed.
You're drunk.
Right.
You idiot. Stop. But I didn't. And then I'm just sitting there. It's like, what the flip? I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to beat a dead horse here. I did think, like, I had this thought because your dad's here today, Doug. And I thought, at what age do you officially become your father? You know what I'm saying? No. Hang on. Bear with me because it's not like it's a birthday and all of a sudden, hey, you're your dad.
Right.
It's a moment. Like, it's the first time you say something out loud and immediately think, wow, that came out of his mouth for 40 years. Whatever it was. I mean, you ever, no?
Yeah, sometimes, but.
Because you're 55.
I'm 55.
And David.
I think when I started watching and enjoying the Discovery Channel, I'm like, oh, God, I've turned into my father. When I'm watching hippos hump in the swamp in Africa, I'm like, is this what it is? I'm just start OLD. Is this what, he tells me this stuff. Hey, son, giraffes only drink every 3 months. I'm like, fucking cares. Now I'm watching.
Just once I told him that. Jesus.
Now I'm watching how elephants survive in the Sahara, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, well,
a big blue ocean. Yeah.
David, you're 81, right?
81.
Man.
I never thought I'd make it this. I really, honest to God.
Did you have
81? I tell people because I just met up recently with somebody I graduated from high school. On Facebook, they've got a Charlotte High School page, and it's been wonderful. I got to write to people that I haven't seen since 1964 when I graduated.
Yeah,
and it's those couple of them that I've met. We're old. Boy, getting old is something. I said, no, getting old is an adventure.
Yeah.
I said, that's what I look at it for.
Yeah.
Every day you get up, you thank God this is the first day of the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And I've made it to 81.
Yeah.
Some people haven't.
No, my old man didn't. It's 79.
You just keep going and try to do the best. I try to figure out, why am I here? And this is my
I wish you would try to figure out his cell phone more.
Yeah, my son.
I'm drinking the rest.
I know. Yeah, exactly. He can remember his secret recipe for Manhattan, but I got to call him 15 times to the cell phone. How do I answer this? Son, I was right here, and I'm looking at you calling. I just don't know what button to push. I'm like, Do you have any Manhattans, Dad? No, but it's 3 things of this and 2 things of that. I'm like, okay, so it's...
See what I have to put up with?
I do.
I
do.
love him.
I'm sure you do. I
him
could
to-
tell. I could
I
tell.
love him more than he knows.
I think that is very
Yes.
true of all the kids.
Yeah.
You know, I've been going through a real interesting time with my youngest son, and it has been extremely challenging right now. And
Well, like I say, it's an adventure.
we got the cherry.
You know, I've never been here before, so it is an adventure, and you keep going.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I know people do say things like, you know, getting old sucks, you know, such. There is this.
Your attitude sucks when it's like that.
I
You can
found
get
something.
better.
I got to tell you about this. I've had a picture hanging for years. I was in the 3rd grade at 38th school, and it's a class picture. And a friend of mine has done stuff for this Charlotte High School page, and I called him up. I said, "Listen, come over and take a picture of it." I said, "I can name some of the people in this picture, but I said it'd be great to put it on
And see who's there. Yeah.
and let them recall,
Identify themselves.
Yeah. So it's things like that. And some of the people, one, Doug Fisher, he became officer friendly at Greece police officer.
Okay.
And, you know, everybody knows he's just a wonderful guy.
Right.
He lives down in Florida now.
Yeah.
And Mary Lou, they,
Mary Lou who?
From
yeah.
Whoville.
Anyways,
Back in the bleachers.
But you get that opportunity to
Yeah,
go back and have these wonderful memories.
yeah.
I always think like I have a very different outlook on life than I think I ever did at any point in my life. I will be 55 in August, and I often think like this is a 3D simulation of something. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure I'm here to learn something. I don't know exactly what that is. Like you kind of
Quit drinking.
No, yeah, well, maybe that could be.
No, it can't be that. No, I enjoy that too much. I want to learn other things, like
If I
speaking
can
to people when I'm
if I
hammered.
can go every day and make somebody laugh.
Yes, right.
I think that's my main purpose that God put me here.
Mm.
I was at the pharmacy at Wegmans yesterday, and Kathy
Doing
says,
stand-up?
"Here, get this stuff." Yeah, as it was, because I had to get 2 bottles of prune juice.
Oh,
At
geez.
this, yeah. So I put
What's
them
going
on
on
the
over
counter.
there?
I put them on the counter, and she kind of looked at me like, "Okay." And I says, "Well, no, my wife told me to get 2, so we're going to have a race."
That's
She
awesome.
says, "Oh God!"
That
She
is-
says, "I don't want to be the winner." I says, "No, I don't want to be the loser." And
That
she
is
laughed.
fantastic.
And she laughed.
Of course,
It
that's
just
very
was there.
funny.
It just comes out of me. I'm a person that very glib and
Yeah,
right away
yeah,
I can come back with something.
yeah.
But if you can there's so many people that can't laugh anymore. In this day and age, it's pathetic. But if you can put a smile on their face, just talk to them.
Yes.
People don't talk anymore. And I'll talk to anybody. My grandson, Christopher, he says, "You know, Papa," he says, I'm not outgoing like you. He says, "You talk to anybody."
Right.
And I looked at him, I says, "Yeah, I can talk to my shadow and make it laugh." I mean, it's just, I'm that type of a person.
Right. Well,
And I love it.
I think that's a great way to be. I am too, to a certain point. Like I enjoy people, right? But then I'm more. I sometimes I just like to kind of keep to myself, and I can be quiet, which then puts people at like, "Hey, what's wrong with you?" Which there's nothing. It's just you just kind of need to step back. But usually I do enjoy that. I've enjoyed being in front of a microphone on radio for a number of years, and then stand up when I've done it and things like that. And I love talking to people, and I love learning things. I'm always curious. I mean, I think that's one of the things that is wonderful, right? If you can just stay curious about things, that's a real great way to be. And then I just get to a point sometimes though where you sort of want to, I don't know, shut it down and recharge. Because it's a lot when you're just going out there.
It is.
Yeah.
You got to charge your battery sometimes. But you asked Doug a question when he thought that he became his father.
Yes.
Part. I did that one day. I come in the bathroom, I'm getting ready, and I looked in the mirror and I said, "Holy shit, Dad!"
Yeah.
It was one of those. It wasn't him, but there's parts of you that the resemblance. I'm saying, "Oh my God."
Yeah. I turned into my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's kind of a wonderful thing too, if you think
It
about
was.
it. Yeah.
It was cool.
Because you know what, too, like at 55, you're still in the game. You know what I mean? Well, life, right? No?
Right, yes.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Right? And at 81, you are the game.
I guess.
I've
you've
never been there
survived.
before.
Right.
You're just trying to pass go again for $200. That's
Right.
about it.
But you've seen
I'm going to jail. You're going to Marvin Gardens.
You've seen
Then you went to Marvin Gardens, Kentucky Avenue, and I'll be here. And then you wound up at Oriental Avenue. You're like, what the fuck? I got $15. That's my shot.
I just so.
You want to buy a house or a hotel?
And you went on BO Shortline.
Oh God, I just absolutely fucked myself. Yeah, but I just think like you've seen everything, right? Because younger
I've
guys,
seen a lot.
Yeah, well, younger guys, they filter everything, right? And I think even at our age, we filter most things. I'm thinking by the time you get up to where you are, you're unfiltered Wi-Fi. I mean, there's no password, firewall, anything. If it's on your mind, you just say it.
He can't remember his password. That's the problem.
I don't know.
I have something to share with you. I've got a radio program on, and it's called Elvis the King's Review.
Okay.
And can I mention the?
Sure, absolutely.
WRFZ 106.3 FM. I'm on from 9 at night till 10, an hour of Elvis music. Sometimes I sing along with him, and I try to talk about his music. What I wanted to bring up when you were playing Suspicious Minds, tonight I talk about Heartbreak Hotel. It was his first, that was the one that took him into stardom. The couple that wrote that song, they got it out of an obituary in Miami Herald about a guy that was homeless, and his epitaph was, "I lived a lonely street." 20 minutes later, Heartbreak Hotel was written.
Wow. It's amazing
that was a rocket that
shot
shot him up.
So here's the thing that
minutes.
I have done a lot of like classic rock stuff over the years, and when I did, they'll usually do their library from A to Z. I was like, the classic rock stations run out of shit when we're gonna play every song in our library from A to Z.
I remember that.
Yeah, and they all did it, or they started at Z and went backwards because we're wild. And I wound up I was on 80 iHeart stations around the country, and they would do things like the top 500 for your Memorial Day weekend, and I learned a lot about the music because what am I going to say? I'm recording this on a Wednesday. It's going to play nationally on Saturday night. So you're trying to make it somewhat evergreen. And the number of songs that people claim were written in 15 minutes. I got this idea while I was I got this idea while I was taking a shit. One guy says, seriously, it's like, oh my God. And then you can't tell me that there isn't some kind of, I don't know what it is, divine something, because there's no way. You look at these fucking guys, there's not a chance you wrote that in 15 minutes. Right. There's not a chance. But
it's a gift.
Yes.
It's just a gift. I mean, people can sing them.
Yeah,
Elvis Presley sang all the songs.
Right, but to write them.
He never wrote anything. His name is on every record because of Colonel Tom Parker, that he was part of the writing.
Right.
He never wrote a song.
Yeah. That's interesting, and I often think like some of the most prolific songwriters of our time were really Lennon and McCartney, and the number of songs they wrote for other people that people don't even know that they were written by Lennon and McCartney. It surprises.
Neil Diamond too.
Neil Diamond's another one.
Yeah.
I mean that guy. What a machine!
Oh yeah.
What a machine! And talk about a guy who got. I mean that was like the biggest divorce ever.
3 of them.
Really?
Yeah, he's been divorced 3 times, I believe. Ugh. And unfortunately with Parkinson's now, as you know. That's why he doesn't tour anymore.
Yeah.
The show that is going on, though, they say it's fantastic.
What show?
The Neil Diamond.
The Neil Diamond Experience. Just in Rochester.
Oh.
Traveling around.
Is it?
And the movie.
I did see.
Sung Blue.
Yeah, I saw
Kate
it.
Hudson was up.
Sad.
Yeah. Did he die at the end? No, it was just impersonators, Hugh Jackman and
Yeah, but still, that was about their life together,
Right.
and it was
based on a true story.
I believe that. Yeah. So I don't know.
My buddy once told me there was conspiracy theories that other people had written songs for the Beatles because after time, people just said there's no way that those four guys could have come up with that many songs, that different, this. But I mean, what were they weren't on their phone back then?
No,
they were just hanging out in the studio.
It's possible.
They
whatever
were talented guys, though. I'm sorry, Paul McCartney.
Oh, Paul McCartney.
Lennon,
Yeah.
They were they're awesome.
Yeah. I have said that about Shakespeare. There's no way that fucking guy wrote all this stuff, right? There's no way. See, he had to have scribes or somebody, right? And I would also think like Zeppelin, I always say, what is the world's greatest cover band. They put out like 2 albums a year in the beginning. They were just churn and burn. And they were great songs.
Bill, it's like anything. Thomas Edison, he had 20 guys working for him.
Right.
He did not invent the light bulb. It was down the line. They brought it to him. They put it together, but he didn't do it.
Well, I know that, I think Tesla.
Oh, Tesla was,
Yeah, I
he
think
was the
he
one that was more powerful.
I think he worked
for
Edison for a short period of time and then got pissed off and left.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then because he came to New York to work for him and he was put into one of these like menial things. He thought he was really going to be like
Think tank
apprentice. No, more like an assembly line. Like what your dad's saying.
And he got the job for the almost like a World's Fair there in Buffalo, and they lit the whole place up, the City of Lights, with his electricity.
The
equation.
AC/DC, yeah.
AC/DC, yes.
Yeah.
And that's what they took Niagara Falls and did.
Yeah, they think
with his Edison got pushed out of the way.
Right. Well, it was this was alternating
Tesla
current,
died
and it was
in
direct
a
current.
hotel room, penniless.
Yeah.
Tesla did.
Yeah. Tesla also had like some kind of healing machine, and some people
all
say it
kinds of
wasn't Marconi that invented radio; it was Tesla.
Now he's got a car.
Yeah. In a way, I think that is sort of an homage, but I have no idea.
But like you say, we all think that these songs were written by McCartney and it could have been.
Could have been.
They could have had some other help, anyways.
Yeah, they could have.
As far as some of the concepts of a song, and then they put it together.
Prince say there's a Foot Locker, hundreds of songs that Prince wrote that
He's
still haven't
great.
been.
Yes,
I thought Prince was better than Jackson myself. I really. I thought he was a great.
Well.
Oh, all around. I mean,
Michael was a fantastic performer.
Yeah,
so is Prince.
Prince is
Michael
a
just
hell of a
I
guitar
think
player.
Purple Rain was a great.
Well, he
movie.
played all his instruments on his first album, and he produced it.
Yeah.
He was on Bandstand at 15 years old.
Yeah.
And he goes, the production company, they wanted to take some of the rights and more money. He's like, well, I'm doing everything. And they wouldn't let him produce it, so he just did it on his own.
Yeah.
I've never watched his biography, but I see reels and clips and stuff.
I think Purple Rain was a great movie.
Yeah.
Watching him in that and the stuff that he did, I'm saying, oh, this guy is unbelievable.
Well, that thing that he is, and he was actually pretty business savvy.
Yes, he
because
was.
he got in when he changed his name to the symbol.
Yeah,
he did that in protest to the record companies, so they couldn't say. Or I did. I almost knocked the door.
Yes,
wouldn't want to spill that.
Yes,
not on Derby Day, buddy. Not on Derby Day.
Yeah, I don't want to see you lick that off the table.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be
tough to watch.
I'm gonna get warmed up for trying to lick boots later.
Lick boots, kiss an ass.
I'm
sorry, Wilson.
It's just I just think like, how the fuck did I do it? Why?
Yes.
Hey,
and
Doug, does this sound like a boomerang? He just keeps coming back.
I can't help it. It's been the most dominant thought in my head today.
Play Purple Rain.
I know, but it's been like this. And you're right.
I never meant to cause you any sorrow.
I
never meant to cause you any pain.
You're right. I should stop it.
Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell.
I'm going to play that. We're going to do that one. We'll do that. I know. I came back to it, but it was just sort of I mean it more as a funny thing, but it's also one of these things where you go, how do how do you fuck it up? And then you start to think, like, you've had a marriage fail. And I'm not trying to say I've had a marriage fail. So that's not my
very, very difficult.
It is. It's really difficult. And then you start to go
to a point, and
right.
I've talked about this with Kathy. People, they don't want to fail.
No.
It's the thought of it didn't work.
Yeah.
And what you can go back and you can hash over
100%.
What went wrong. Was it her? Was it me? Whatever. But the problem
It was me.
It didn't happen. It didn't materialize. And at that point, you had to.
Yeah. It did.
But nobody likes to fail, and that's the hurting part.
Yeah. I guess. The bigger thing to me now is like, I understand why a marriage can end. And sometimes, honestly, it is the best decision for that to happen. What I have learned is that if you have kids, put them first. Put them above anything else that you're doing. Because if you don't, they get lost in the shuffle, and their emotions are everywhere, and they're young, and they can't figure this out. And what they're now normal has been disrupted.
When Kodak shut down my building, and I came home, I had an offer from Enquirer magazine to go to Florida and Melbourne and be a film processor for them. Uh-huh. And at that time, $10 an hour in Florida was good money. And my brother lived in Florida. Well, you've got to take that. I said, wait a minute. I says, I got 4 kids here. I says, I've moved 33 times in my life and been in 7 different schools. I would never subject these young people to anything like that. He says, well, you got to move here. I says, no. He says, why? I says, because I don't like you. I was honest with him. But no, I
don't
would
like
never.
you.
Oh, I love him, but I don't like him.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
But no, you don't subject your kids to something that you had gone through the mud.
Oh, sure.
And whatever.
Yeah.
I would never want to do.
No, I'm. Yeah.
You look out for that's supposed to be your job.
Yes.
You do it to the best of your capability.
100%. 100%. All right, we'll take a moment. I think we do a little Heartbreak Hotel and find out what's up with Dougie the Fresh and what's been happening in his world. We'll get to all that right after this. You never think you're going to need a personal injury attorney until you do. It's not something you plan for. You know, 1 minute you're just living your life. Next thing you know, you're dealing with an accident, an injury, missed work, and a whole lot of stress you didn't ask for. And here's the truth. Insurance companies, they've got a plan. They know exactly what they're doing. The question is, do you? That's why if it's me, I'm calling Connors and Ferris. They know the system, they know how to fight, and more importantly, they know how to take care of people when things get messy. You're not just a case file to them. They walk you through it step by step and make sure you're not getting pushed around when you're already down. So if life throws you one of those moments, don't try to figure it out alone. Call Connors and Ferris or visit connorsandferris.com with offices in New York City, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo. Because when it matters most, you want someone in your corner who actually knows how to win. Connors and Ferris.
When I walk through the door, baby, be polite. You're gonna make me sore if you don't greet me right. Don't you ever kiss me once, kiss me twice. Treat me nice. I know that you've been told it's not fair to tease. If you come on close, I'm really gonna freeze. If you don't want me to be cold as ice, treat me nice. Make me feel at home if you really care. Scratch my back and run your pretty fingers through my hair. I know it'd be a shame if you ask me to. If you don't behave, I'm gonna walk right on you. If you want my love and take my advice. Dreaming eyes make me feel at home. If you really care, scratch my back and run your pretty fingers through my hair. You know that I'd be your
I swear this
slave
keeps him young.
if you
Huh?
This
ask
keeps him
me
young.
to.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
If
Yep.
you don't
In that, you got to remember
I'm
the
walking
lyrics.
right out on you.
It's amazing.
If
I know all
you
the
want my
lyrics.
love,
Listen to him for 50 years.
You're 55, he's 81.
Yes.
That's my point.
Right. You think I got Twinkle Twinkle Little Star while I was in my crib?
if you really want
Hey,
my love,
maybe I'm gonna change
treat me
this
nice.
kid's shitty diaper. Throw on a Elvis tune for me.
Thank you very much.
That is awesome. That's really awesome. That you're a great singer. You ever in just a band that wasn't Elvis?
Yeah, we did a 50s band.
Okay.
And then I do a set of Elvis. Actually, it was down where Pelican Bay is now. It used
Yeah.
to be, or Pelican Nest.
Yeah.
It was called. And 2 years, two summers, there was the same 70 people there. And every time I'd walk out in the Elvis costume, it was like they saw me for the first time.
That's awesome.
And I could not believe it. My bass player, he just shook his head. He said, just sing. Just sing. Don't, just do it. But it was wonderful. It was great times. But I used to like other music. But Elvis it turned into the Elvis show.
Yeah.
And I was on for an hour and a half. The costumes, scarves to the ladies. The one night I'd get a lady up on stage and sing, "Are You Lonesome Tonight?" So I got this lady up. She was, when you have somebody
Yeah.
that's going to be part of the show, you step away and let them be the
Part
show.
of the show,
I got
yeah.
200 people. We were there 20 years, twice a year, 200 people dinner show.
Yeah.
And I loved every second of it. So I got her up on stage, and I've got the suit on, the cape on, and whatever, and I'm down on my knee, and "Are you lonesome tonight?" And she reaches down behind my cape, and she grabs me by the ass and squeezes. So I'm, "Are you lonesome tonight?" The audience went freaking nuts. They loved it, and you don't let that go. Now you've got entertainment.
Yeah, right.
And that's always what I was. I was never Elvis Presley. The guy
Yes.
said, we're not the band that Elvis, but I said, guys, they'll fill in the music. Just let them be entertained,
Right.
and have them have fun.
Well,
tonight.
we take things too seriously
Yeah,
sometimes when we're
I
close
knew
to it
who
with
I
the
was.
performer. You're right. That's very important to be that self-aware. Was there ever any jealousy from the women in your life over that?
Not a bit from Kathy, because Kathy would look at him. She says, "I'm taking him home tonight."
Yeah. But I mean, because I could see people getting pissed, like that you reached over and grabbed your ass.
I never had a problem with going out in the audience and singing to any of the women, any song, whatever. Because I'd be giving them a scarf, and the guys would just enjoying their wives enjoy themselves. I mean, they knew what was entertainment, and that I've seen Elvis entertainers, impersonators, and they tried to be him, and it doesn't work. Be yourself. You've got a voice that's clear. You got a look-alike scenario, and let that be projected, and they'll fill in all the gaps.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, when I used to push it a little bit, I'd get off because there was 2 sets that I did, and Kathy'd come back. She says, "You're trying too hard."
Oh.
And I says, "Oh, you are so right." And the next set would be even better.
Yeah.
And it was that thing. I don't know what I was doing, but I knew I was pushing the limit where it wasn't me singing the songs.
Yeah.
But audiences are great. To entertain people is just wonderful.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, your son has it too.
He does.
Yeah, he really does. And what's happening with comedy?
Nothing right now.
Okay.
Nothing. Actually, I got asked to
See, there you go.
roast somebody's 50th birthday party. There was a couple at Forest Hill last night, and they were celebrating their 60th anniversary next year. So I did some of the older jokes, and
Yeah.
I'll DJ for you. Here's my card. And do you do roasts? I'm like, you want me to come roast you for being married 60 years? No, my son's turning 50. I'm like, I don't even know your son. I'm like, how much for an hour? I'm like, look, you're not going to want me for an hour. I'm like, after 20 minutes, you're going to be laughed out, you know?
Yeah.
So text his best friend or, you know, they had 4 kids. I'm like, well, talk to the other kids, see what they want to do. We'll make it work. But it's to the end of June, so I don't know if we're going to get something together by then. And I've got weddings coming up, and I've worked on a little bit of comedy, but that's kind of what May hopefully will be for. And if we ever get summer, and then we're going to start golfing. Golf league starts in 2 weeks.
Damn.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Right.
Out and about.
Out and about. And doing my my breast cancer stuff.
Yeah.
I already started buying prizes for that. We did a euchre tournament.
Yeah.
At the Coalition.
Right. That's great.
Yep. He almost won. He was in the running till the last game.
Yeah.
He hadn't lost a game, and his best friend won.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me, though, like, I hate to say it like this, but there's no cognitive decline for you, which is great, right? Or no.
I
mean,
We're on the Moran show. What is this Saturday? We going this Saturday?
No, but that's
What time are you picking me up? I told you yesterday. I know, just Saturday, not Sunday.
This is a son.
I know.
Thank God he can remember how to make Manhattan, though.
Oh God,
This Saturday?
yes. I'm feeling better.
You're right.
I'm
You
feeling
gotta be.
better,
You got that
baby.
buzz.
I'm back.
I'm so friggin' happy.
Yeah.
And Rochester, August the 10th, summer arrives. August the 11th, the leaves change and fall to the ground.
I know.
Well, we went to the bingo last week. That was a late
Yes, that was
birthday.
fun.
It was $10,000 a win, but we didn't.
29 games and only 2 games, I think, people
18
split.
games for the $10,000.
For the 10,000? See, I forgot already.
Yeah.
Anyways,
We
We got down to 3 numbers. That was about the
Yeah.
closest. So
Yeah.
Who got down to 3? Oh, we got down.
both of us.
Yeah.
Now you just play on an iPad. I mean, they do have the paper, like in the old
blotter.
days. But yeah, but then they have other games going on.
Well, it's only if your name is Ethel you get the paper.
Oh, there was a lot. There was
A few
place was
Ethels.
crawling with pussy last week.
Ethels and Highlands
he's
Yeah.
excited.
and Dorises.
Oh gosh, yes,
Isn't it funny? Like all those names, like they sound like old lady names,
and they are.
and some of them are starting to come back though.
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah, I like Eve, which I would always think of an older. I didn't know any Eves.
I think she was the first chick.
Yes, that's what I
Right.
mean.
That's
Right?
an old
I mean,
name.
that's an old name.
That's an
That
old-
was
very
it.
old, yeah.
Goes way back.
I don't use a dauber anymore because I miss numbers. I'm serious.
Yeah, they call one number. He's got the shake, so he's got bingo. I go, Dad's one number. You gotta wait.
So do you do the iPad?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's- that
I don't
seems
want to
like-
miss a number. You're paying,
Right.
a good chunk of money to
Right.
sit there for 5 hours.
Yeah. What changes as you get older for you? What has that? What sort of changes? By that I mean, are there things you stop caring about? Things that you realize, boy, I burned a lot of calories over the years worrying about this, and it meant nothing.
I think at this stage with I'm feeling good, but and inside I feel like I'm 23 years old. But
Yeah.
outside,
Yeah.
I come in here and for stability, the cane and things, it bothers me. But
Sure.
the realization, I'm a realist. Hey, I'm 81.
Right.
I'm
right.
not dead yet.
No.
But there's things that you slow down at. But as far as tolerance, that gets a little bit thinner.
Thinner, yeah.
Where you can, like you said earlier, you can say what you want.
Right.
And
Speak your mind, no filter.
yeah,
Does he ever do that? Does he ever do that to you? You ever get a
no, I don't.
No, I think you've always been very measured.
Yeah, I won't do that to my kids.
No, I'm looking
I
at
don't
you.
give him a
used to.
chance. I'm like, I gotta go. Oh, you got a flat tire on 390? I gotta go, Dad.
Now, there's stories,
Always have an out. Always have an out,
stories
Bill.
that he can tell you when he was younger when we brought a 4x4
Oh,
from Wegmans. Well, where Wegmans is on Mount Reed now, there used to be a Chase Pickin,
Yeah.
and he wanted a basketball court in the driveway. So I said, okay, now I didn't have a truck. It's a mile walk to
I
there.
think we
from
carry
my
a
house
15-foot 4x4.
down
piece of
Mount
wood.
Reed Boulevard.
It's a half a mile, if that quarter mile.
It's a mile.
Chase Pickin, the before Home Depot.
Yeah,
and
yeah, I
everything,
knew, yeah.
We walked it, and we're laughing all the way. People are looking. And this 4x4, it was 16 foot long, whatever, and we set it up. But playing basketball, I could never beat him, whatever. It was terrible. Playing horse, I couldn't even spell it.
I got a lot of use out of that.
I could beat.
You don't see that anymore.
No, I had one in my driveway when we lived in Pittsburgh, and I could not. I definitely cannot beat my 16-year-old now. I mean, he just runs circles around me. He'll do some move between his legs. The next thing I know, I'm.
You still playing the Y?
Yeah.
Or does he play? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's been. Yeah.
But I used to come out and yell at him or something like that, and he still does a great imitation.
What? What happened?
He did have this truck, and he had a lawn mowing business. And my best friend Mike would come over and play basketball. He just had the driveway widen and blacktop.
Okay.
So I go, Dad, can I move your truck? Oh, yeah, here you go. Here. There you go. Just like that.
Okay.
Okay. So I get in the truck, I just turn it on, put it
Oh, God, what happened?
put it in neutral, and I just take my foot off the gas or off the brake, and I hear. Well, he didn't lift the ramp, so brand new driveway had 20-foot lines, white lines.
Oh my God!
He comes flying out of the
I
screen
would've
door.
been so-
Jesus Christ, goddamn! What you doing? I told you why you ain't gonna move the truck, and Jesus, you'll never live it. Get out of my truck!
Yeah.
He never made a sentence.
Yeah, I've been there.
And
I have been there.
Mike, did he
I've
tell?
been there.
Did he tell me? He didn't tell me the game. Don't you look?
Yeah, that's it. What, you didn't look? That's on
He
you.
gave me the keys.
That's
he didn't say,
on
"Here's
you.
the key. Lift the gate."
Look, you know
no,
what that is?
no.
This is
I'm
somebody
dying.
trying to
I'm
shirk their
dying.
responsibility.
That's
what it is.
no.
Absolutely.
Not
You gotta
yours.
look.
No.
Yes.
He
yes.
threw me the keys.
I understand he
hey,
threw
here's
you the keys.
Check that out.
Yeah. Well, it
came
should be.
out.
You should. Did
What?
it?
Yeah.
Oh God. So there were just white marks. It wasn't cut into
no,
the
it wasn't
pavement.
gouged or anything. It just
Not
scraped
really.
his
Yeah,
metal
yeah,
on
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But brand new.
Yeah, but as soon as my sphincter would have gotten so tight.
Oh.
You know, and I remember even my dad last spring. I go up and we're driving his car, and he had a car that it would measure where your eyes were. So if you look to your left for whatever, it goes beep 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 to let you come back, and it also had this like automatic stopping or something. So if you back up too fast, even if there's nothing behind you, it'll go boom, like it locks. So I must have done something. I don't know what it was. And the car did that. And it's jarring and it's a little scary because all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, did I hit something? You don't even know because it goes, like the thing just locks.
Yeah.
And my old man very calmly goes, what did you hit? I said, nothing. I go, there is nothing behind us. I said, I have no idea what happened. Get out and look. I want you to get out and look.
And you had
So here I am at like 50-something years old going, what the fuck? You know what I mean? My kid's in the car. He's going, oh. It's like,
Dad's in trouble.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure he loved that.
Yeah.
I'm sure he loved that. And that was the thing. But there are things like I remember being so pissed at my kids for they left the pool heater on all night long, so now the thing is like steaming and it's 90 something degrees. I was pissed about that because that was like a $500 bill. I'm trying to think of other shit that went on that I really kind of lost it. I know that I did a lot of shit that my old man.
Well, I used to yell at him, but because his sister's at home, I had to go through all the names before I got to Doug, and he was taking it until I got to the second girl's name, and then he just go like this, and he'd look at me. He says, "It's Doug," and then we'd start. I just walk away. I say, "He's got me."
Yeah. You didn't get in a lot of trouble as a kid?
No.
No,
No,
really.
no, not really. Because I did a lot of dumb things, like a lot of dumb things. So many.
Yeah, I never snuck out at night or anything.
Yeah, see, like I did.
Sneak in at night after drinking. They never heard me.
I remember coming home after, like, my senior prom, and it was really at the time that Mad was like making these after prom parties. You could have a safe place and blah blah.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah,
And so
that was Mad as Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
yes, it
that's
was.
where the DWIs came out in
Yeah.
late '80s.
100%.
That was the reason. They finally made a law back then.
Yeah. Yes. So my, at the time, I think my dad, because it was 1989, had gotten a DWI.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And part of the thing was, and he talked about this, he had to go to classes or whatever for.
Back then?
Yeah.
Really?
There was something he had to go to because I remember him saying that.
Now it's a whole ordeal. You know, you got to go to classes.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You have
I
to
think
meet
probably back then they didn't take your license.
Counselor and all that stuff.
Counselor.
Yeah.
You have to pay for the breathalyzer in your car.
Mm.
Oh my God.
That's why it's good to have a lawyer and try to get that down to a DWAI if you can. Mm-hmm. But this was we get a call from, or my parents get a call from a girl who's going to the prom, not with me, with another guy saying, I hear you're hosting the after prom party.
To you?
To my parents.
Oh. And
my parents were like, we had no idea. So they did. They decided to host it. So everybody came back to my house. And I remember like my dad's dumping beers and, you know, because he had just said, I went to a class and there was allegedly this story. This is how I remember it. I've never been able to find this on the internet because it sounds like it would be. Kid throws a party at his house. Parents are out of the country. They're in like Japan. It spills onto, because their property was adjacent to a school, onto the school property. And it's a large amount of kids. Chaos ensues. The police show up. And the parents read about this in the New York Times while they're in Japan. That's the part I somewhere I must have conflated a story. I can't ever find it, but allegedly they were out of the country and they saw it because it made the cover of the New York Times with helicopter. Allegedly, I don't know. So my father's point was they're going to be in a lot of trouble, and if you guys are drinking underage, it's my ass,
it's
right? So, right. So he's dumping beers. They're doing all this shit. And I had a girl who was already in college who was coming to the prom with me. She was a student at Cornell, and she came back.
Get those older women.
You got it, buddy. I was like, yeah, a little bit. There's a certain, you know.
What is it with you guys?
At the time, I was a senior in high school. She was a freshman in college. So not that big a difference. Not like you, bud.
Right.
I mean, you know, you're fishing in a whole different pond.
Fishing for mackerel.
Holy.
Exactly. Holy mackerel.
I wind up the next day, we go to a beach or whatever. And I really like this one. Well, you know, here's another time I fucked it up. I guess. I've seen a pattern here.
Right. You don't have to be a seamstress to see a pattern.
I got so freaking drunk. So drunk. And I came home and I was begging my friends to let me drive up my street because I couldn't let my parents know that I was drunk. So I drive up my street, I pull in the driveway, and I come down the stairs, and my father they had a walkout basement, he had a finished basement, slate floor, and he liked doing stuff around the house, and he had just put in one of those atrium doors. Right, so it wasn't a slider, but you could open it up, and they're all sitting out on this beautiful gravel patio with the furniture, and he's got the rock walls built, and the place looks great. And I come running downstairs, and I jump, hey! And I jump in the air, and midway through, I can see that the screen is there, and he just, like, literally just hung this fucking thing, like it just got there, and I'm like, oh! And I hit it, and the screen goes, poof! Right out of the thing. And all he said was, get out of my sight. I was like, get out of my sight. And then
That's great control.
Oh, and then later said to me, I hope you have a hangover. And I was toasted. Yeah. Yeah. I think that was the prom where there was a girl in my class, a woman in my class, and she's on the beach in like a bikini, and I'm hanging out with this other chick, and then I think she was laying on her stomach or something. I went by and go, man, that is a great ass. And then years later, she came, when I was in Utah, she and a bunch of girls high school girls did a cross-country trip. So they came to visit me. I was at my aunt and uncle's house. And I'll never forget, like, that she put on a bikini and she started jumping on the trampoline, and my cousin's 18. I thought the kid was going to have a fucking stroke, like literally stroke.
Yeah.
So I went with them up to Yellowstone, and I wound up taking a Greyhound back to Park City. But when we're in Yellowstone, we're all in the same tent. There was nothing, no shenanigans. But I couldn't get comfortable, and I used her ass as a pillow. I did.
Well, that's all right.
I did. I slept with my head on her head, simply by accident. I didn't even know, right? It was, yeah. Yep. Yeah. I don't know where she is now.
Yeah. Facebook.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't feel like
That's
digging
it.
up. Yeah.
That chapter's gone. I'm on to a new book.
I don't even know.
William Shakespeare.
Yeah.
He couldn't have wrote that all by himself.
I don't think he wrote them all by himself. I'm telling you.
Give him some credit.
Yeah.
All
I
your
got
stories?
credit.
Did you?
Huh?
All your stories? Somebody else had to write all your stories.
All my stories?
Wow. You're William Shakespeare women.
Yes. I don't know.
Where far out, though, Romeo? He's at the fucking bar getting hammered.
That's the thing is, like, I have been very disciplined lately. I've been down. I'm down to the lowest weight I've been down to. And then last night, I just finished this final. Here's the thing. When you write a treatment plan, if you ever have someone present a treatment plan to you, it has to say any goal they have on there was designed with you or was created with the client, right? So I had to, here was the final. You had to interview. And since I didn't go to the original final, I was taking the second final. So it's only me and one other guy. She said, we'll do this on Zoom. She thought she could get someone to act, and she couldn't. So she said, try to suspend belief, and I'm going to be someone coming in to your office, and I'm a 22-year-old college student, and here's the story. And she just starts talking about, and you have to interview. You have to ask questions and all this. And it takes, I thought I had enough information in 20 minutes. We went an hour. And so then you have to write the treatment plan. You have to come up with what's the diagnosis, the analysis, the formulation, and then...
Now, this is your final.
This is your final.
And you haven't got graded yet, right?
No, I may have. I don't know. So this was just on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So...
And you have to have an 80.
Yes. I have... all 90s right now, except for one class.
That you told me about?
No.
It was something else?
Yes. I don't know if it was the one I told you about. The one where I didn't hand in the one sheet.
Is this the one where you brought in the alcohol for everybody?
No.
Oh,
I
because that wouldn't.
I did do that.
Yeah.
I did do that. I brought in a box of wine and a bunch of Guinness, and I got it. Yeah, maybe I haven't been as disciplined as I think I am.
Right.
But for me, it's
For
a
you,
short period of time, bud.
Yeah.
So you had to have this final. You had to have it all.
He's not hitting home runs, but he's in the batter's box taking some swings.
So you had to have it all done by 6:50 p.m. It had to be times. The computer will timestamp it when you hand it in. And she said, I'm not accepting anything after 6:50. So I'm doing the final in the studio. I'm sitting where Doug is sitting. And we did the interview, and I'm writing the thing, and I'm just watching the clock tick, and I'm trying to get it all together. And you want to use clinical words, and you're trying to, man, can I get this? And 6:50, get it in right at 6:50. Get up. I'm like, good. Yeah, got it done. Now, everything for the semester is done. 10-page papers, all this other stuff. I go in the bathroom in there. I'm in midstream, and all of a sudden I go, fuck, shit. I didn't put on the goal created with the client.
Oh.
I come running back in here. I'm practically tripping, pissing all over the floor.
And you wait till the last second, 6:50.
At 6:50, it's already in. I already handed in.
Right.
So now I do it again, and by the time I get it in, and now it's 6:57. So I text the professor, and I well, what am I going to do?
You should have got it done earlier. You should
no.
have gave yourself a buffer.
I couldn't give myself a buffer. You had to write this thing. It's got to be, like, it's not easy. And we only really had, like, 90 minutes to write this thing after the interview. I got to find the text I sent just because I thought it was very, very me. And let's see. Okay, here it is. This is Bill Moran. I had my first draft in by 6:50. Went to the bathroom and almost made a big mess when I realized the mistake I made. I ran back, fixed it, and submitted a second final, but with the same title. Okay. But that was not logged in until 6:57. Rules are rules. I do understand. But it seems kind of like, come on, man. Come on. I mean, come on. And she wrote, thanks for letting me know. Now I'm like, well,
That's more of a response than you got from the girl last night.
that's true too. What is going on?
Rules are rules.
My whole life is blowing up. It's fucking blowing up. No,
You
I'm
just
kidding.
listen to the rules, Bill.
Well, I never.
Don't hate the player.
I hate
the
the
game.
game.
Yeah.
I'm bad
And
at the game.
You're 54. You should know the rules by now. There's no overtime.
You would think.
There's no, for you, it's sudden death, but die.
Yeah, it could be.
No.
It could be. I could drop dead at any moment. I think.
Don't say that.
Well, I mean, it could happen. I mean, let's be honest.
Well, you never know, right?
But yeah, I don't know. I haven't been making healthy choices. Last night was just a sad. God damn it! Why? And here's the thing. After lunch, I kept saying I'm going to go back to the studio. I've got a few things I want to do, knock out, and then I'll go out and see the Sabre game. Back to the studio. Go back to the studio. I'm coming through Fairport, and I went.
I'm going to keep this buzz going because if I stop my buzz, it's going to be harder to get it back on.
I could, yeah. Well, true, but I mean, I didn't need to. And that was my.
Maybe you just needed to release a lot of stress and release some steam.
You have no idea how tough things have been for me.
I do. You just hide it well.
I'll tell you off air some things that are happening. But and my ex-wife has been staying at my place.
Oh, she's back.
And she's moving. Yeah, she's moved back, and it's all great stuff. But I mean, even there it can be kind of a little stressful,
Wherever
awkward.
You turn,
I feel
something.
Well, and I feel sort of bad for her because she's on the couch and trying to but she's been great.
Dad's got an extra room.
No, she's been wonderful.
He can sing you to sleep with Elvis.
We got a futon. You can.
There you go.
I'm
flip and fuck. There you go.
I'm all good.
The
I'm
dog will
flipping
sleep with
fuck.
you.
Hey, Bill, Fox is on. Come on.
Gut filter's on now. Come on.
You like Gutfeld?
Oh, yeah.
You ever see Jamie Lissow on there?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, Jamie's on there quite a bit.
Met him once when he was here.
Yeah.
Guy.
Yeah, I was gonna, but somebody forgot to give me a ticket.
Who? Me? Oh, did I? I was with my mom, right?
Yeah, you were supposed to get us a. You were supposed to give me a ticket.
I don't.
You don't remember that night?
I remember, but
Right.
I okay. Well, I fucked that up again.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Here's the pattern of effing it up.
That should be your intro when you meet a woman.
Uh,
Hey, nice to meet you, Betty. Just to let you know, I'm gonna fuck this up in about 3 months, but I really like you.
Yeah.
But just I'm gonna be a good guy, but sooner or later you're just gonna be shaking your head, going, "Hey, fuck this up."
Yeah.
It's all right.
No, it's
It'll
not.
work out.
I
It'll work out.
Look,
She's gonna text him by Monday.
No.
Guaranteed.
I guarantee not.
Okay.
I really do. I kind of know this person's pattern, and it's like pull away.
Probably gnawing a little bit of her too. So she's gonna take a day to decompress, and Monday morning you'll have. Okay.
I that would be nice. I'm not going to deny that. I have no expectation. I really don't think that she will reach out to me, and I think the next reaching out will have to come from me. And I don't know after.
Give her a candygram.
He should have taken this paper that you did.
He should have what?
He should have taken the paper that you did.
Yeah.
But I'm listening. My God, he's
Well,
knows
you,
what he's
you,
talking
yeah,
about.
but
Bartenders are psychiatrists anyway.
you
Well,
taught
this
him.
is true.
You taught him well.
What?
Told him well.
What?
Young grasshopper.
Hey, yeah. See, no.
There's what to do, when not to do. And if
Yes.
you watch what not to do,
You
put
learn
it with
what
the
to do.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a yin to the yang.
Okay.
Yeah, you can learn by anything. Mistakes. Learn from your mistakes, or watching people
Right.
make
Yeah,
mistakes.
watch
So
me.
if I like a girl, make sure I don't drink all day when I think I might meet her later. Right?
That's the number one thing now in my playbook.
What?
Maybe I stop after 2.
Maybe.
You know,
Maybe.
that might be the better thing to do.
Do you want another funnel full of Manhattan before you go out?
No. I'm good. I'm
That's
drinking
for later.
water. I'm drinking
That's
water.
for later.
That's vodka.
No, it's
Don't let it fool you on YouTube.
it's water.
It's vodka.
It's water.
Mhm.
All right. When you watch him perform, David, how does that feel for you?
I feel fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm so proud of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does a great job.
No, because what he can draw from an audience, and he's got good timing.
Yeah. Is that? Did you get sort of the stage thing from?
You think?
Well, I don't know. And look, a lot of times,
Your dad's Elvis, and
yeah.
Well-
I don't know. I mean, some people go the
I'm
opposite
hoping,
way.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping.
Yeah.
Or
But
all
over
his
the
friends
years-
telling jokes and everything like that.
Yeah.
Comedy. If you can get people laughing, you get attention.
Yeah.
And we all had good comedy, good joke telling times and timing
Yeah.
with the jokes. Used to get out of work at 11 o'clock and go across the street to Bill Harmon's, because where Fast Track is on Ridge Road and Dewey Avenue. That was the building I worked in. So we go right over. And the corner of the bar was my stage. And I would hold.
I would love to watch this go down.
It was
just to be a fly on the wall.
It was fantastic. They never stopped laughing.
Yeah. And you loved that.
Oh.
Yeah, you loved it. Loved it. Doug does the same thing at work, at the bars.
Not too much. No, you got to be careful what you say nowadays.
Well, when was the last time you offended somebody?
Oh,
yeah.
With a joke? Not in a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean,
very careful what you say.
Yeah.
Especially with listening ears. I mean, if I'm telling you a joke and this guy doesn't like it,
right.
I mean, he could be Jewish. I don't tell Jewish jokes. I don't off-color jokes, anything like
No.
that. I know them, but I don't say them.
Yeah.
Unless, just Rodney or joking or quick comeback or something like that.
Yeah. I had a whole thing go south once because I said something terrible at the beginning.
Beginning of
it was like at
on the radio?
No.
With
Comedy.
friends?
I was at a fireman's exempt.
Oh.
And I was emceeing.
I think you told me this.
Yeah, and where I said it, I go, wow. I said it's such a white crowd. I said I saw the one black guy walk in and someone threw in an apron and said, "You're late."
Oh God! How did you not think that was going to be?
I just thought it was like a way to break the ice a little bit.
You broke the ice.
I know.
The ice.
Titanic,
there were people that were dying, but they didn't want to be seen laughing.
Right.
And the thing is, like, it was just. Here's the thing. It was a throwback thing, older crowd, 1950s. It was kind of the, what I'm saying, in my mind. I didn't think it was. I didn't even really find it all that offensive at all. I mean, I remember being somewhere and I think somebody. There was like one black guy and a whole table of white people. He goes, "Wow, your owners brought you out tonight."
You didn't say that.
I don't know.
No,
I'm not saying I did.
Oh God!
But my point is, like, those were the uncomfortable things that we just It's uncomfortable, and I often think it's got to be hard to be different walking into a room, different of anything, shade, whatever. You can sort of feel a little uncomfortable at times.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to.
One of the best men I worked with, a good friend, black man. His name was Perry Jackson, and I used to joke with him, and he used to love when people would look at it and says, "We're brothers," and I said, "No, we're brothers." I said, "The reason it's like this is because Dad told us if he ever caught us smoking, he'd take us behind the barn and tan our hides." I always run faster than him, and for some reason, he just thought that was he loved me.
Yeah.
And I loved him.
Yeah.
We had a friendship.
Yeah. Right.
But when you're on stage doing that, it could be offensive.
Of course, that's
people.
half the fun.
But yeah,
who can I upset tonight?
Right. Not everybody's David Chappelle.
But he was
Doesn't say anything.
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
He can.
There's other comics coming out that you see on YouTube. They don't care. There's a guy in Canada. I can't remember his name, but he's coming to Buffalo in the next few months. I'm going to go see.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right.
He talks racist. He doesn't care. He goes, "This is how it is." And
Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, the funniest stuff is our
the
truths.
differences between us.
Well, the differences between us, but the truths that we hide, right? What we present to the world, even though we're probably all thinking this, it's maybe, and it can be uncomfortable and we're afraid to say it or whatever. And when somebody has the guts to get up and say something and kind of shine a light on, hey, I know you think this way, you asshole, and you're lying.
But I'm the one that's got the balls to come up on stage to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yes. I think I know that guy. I see him do a lot of crowd work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's got a bit of a Canadian accent, bigger guy.
Yes.
When I mean tall and stuff. Yeah. I'm forgetting his name, but that's all right. All right. Well, David, it has been a pleasure.
Well, it's been a long time, and I've certainly enjoyed being here with you.
I like when you sang and
talking
the
all
fatherly advice and all that
yeah.
stuff. You know.
Go over. He's got that futon.
No.
You go over and
I'm good.
We'll sing you Sleep with Elvis and give you Manhattan and stroke your hair and give you fatherly advice and
I will not stroke him.
You can
Thank you.
you can lay your head on his leg instead of that woman's ass and you can it's okay, Bill. You're gonna be okay. Are you lonesome tonight?
Great imagination.
I know.
I love him.
What is your favorite Elvis song? Maybe I'll have you sing us out. Do you have a favorite from Elvis?
I think the one that I sing for my wife, "The Wonder of You," is one of my favorites, and it just projects how I feel about her.
Yeah, that's very very romantic.
And I would have her. This is for my wife, Kathy, in the audience, and then
really,
yeah,
and you would do that.
Oh, and yeah, that was our song.
She must have. Man, the ladies must have been jealous.
And she'd stand up, and I'd tell her, "Honey, you can stand up." And she says, "I am." She's,
she's very little.
Well, I got her. I said because she only comes right up to my chest.
Yeah.
Right
Look at that. Oh.
And
right there.
And I said, "That's right where my heart is."
Oh, look at you!
Was I lucky that night?
Yeah.
When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong, you give me hope and consolation.
You can sing this to a bottle of Jameson.
You give me strength to carry on.
I'll never know the reason why I love you like I do. Oh, Jameson.
Well, that's a wonder, the wonder of you.
For David Phelps, for Dougie Phelps. Woo! I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you next time.
Take care, everybody. You touch my hand, I'm a king. Your kiss to me is worth a fortune. Your love for me is everything. I guess I'll never know the reason why you love me as you do. Well, that's a wonder.